that Fool card energy of wanting to take that chance, like really just holding on to that rose. That's you wanting that love outcome. What is that? The Ten of Cups, guys, very, very emotional. That feeling of home with you that they're realizing. Children could be involved, could not be involved. It's also about a new start. I want to tell you, when you see babies or children. And that 10, guys, that end of the cycle, the completion, the renewal, excuse me, your person wanting that here very much. Guys, I have to say that to you. That Knight of Wands, they're a little bit wishy-washy here and scared. We also see that here in the Moon card, but wanting to make that offering there with that Four of Cups, kind of out of nowhere, a little bit pensive, I want to say, and you looking here with your Queen of Wands saying, yeah, I'm a little bit apathetic here. I know I haven't let you go either, but I'm feeling a little bit like I'm in protection mode. What are you going to come with? What do you have to offer me? Are you really dreaming about this with me? Are you going to own up to whatever it is that is in this Justice card energy? Your person, guys, and I just made quite the big mess, wants to take this chance with you, Sag. Hi, Sagittarius. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Thank you for joining me, and hello. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Also, cross watchers. What is that on the table? I think it was Sage. Cross watchers who may be here cross watching for a Sagittarius in your life. And it can be that it resonates in that way for you. Can also be that you come here to watch for a Sagittarius and feel you're resonating with the reading for yourself. If that happens, go with the flow. It means there's something here for you today. Now I want to tell you that this is for February 2022, 2022. However, readings truly are timeless. So when you get here is when you're meant to be here. It can be weeks, months, later on, truly, that is when you're meant to receive your messages. So welcome whenever it is that you have landed here. This is your love reading, your love tarot reading, tarot love reading, also your love oracle reading. As you can see today, we have not seen Lover's Oracle or Romance Angel Oracle cards in a really long time, but I felt very drawn in light of Valentine's Day around the corner. So here we are. Let's see what is in store for you today. Let me straighten that. And also, as always, we have our channeled love messages, channeled song messages, more channeled song messages, and more channeled love messages by the Tarot Closet. I want to tell you that these are direct messages through song and direct love messages to you from your person. However, if you ever feel that you're sending the message to your person, in fact, it's reversed, you go with that. That's what's meant to be for you. It's really about what is resonating for you. I want to say to you, it can feel like a private reading. Other times it can be that there are particular messages you're resonating with. So remember to take what resonates and throw away the rest, truly. And I think the light just changed there. The last thing I do want to say to you is this is not a prediction. Please remember, you do have free will. Your outcome is your own, Sagittarius and cross watchers. So please keep that in mind as you, let me move this here, guys, as you watch your reading today. Okay. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What would you like to send down today for our Sagittarius and cross-watching viewers? What needs to come through? Oh, that one's getting pushed off, guys. In the way of their love life, their person, or any life messages you feel must get to our Sagittarius viewers, cross-watchers, or anybody that is here today. Okay, excuse me, guys. And there we go. I'll straighten them in just a minute here. Now I'm going to get some overall energy cards for you. In the meantime, excuse me, I'm going to turn these over so you can just kind of take a look at what's going on. Look, Sag, we have the Fool card as your very first card here. So much I could say, but let's wait. But I am feeling, though, somebody here obviously has either taken a chance recently or will be. Now, your first placement can be all about you, can also be all about your person, or it can be a mix. But, you know, Sag, knowing you, I have to say, I think this might be you, but let's see. Look, the Ten of Cups here, guys, Pisces energy. All right, somebody's taking a chance on this union, you guys. Very interesting. Look, we have the Queen of Wands here, Libra energy, also Virgo energy coming through. Very, very interesting indeed. And look, the Justice card. So what is going on here? Somebody is wanting some honesty here, guys. I have to tell you, this Queen of, or excuse me. All right, this is what I have to say to you now. Sitting here looking at it, I know this is the Queen of Wands, but my brain, your person could be also a Leo. I just want to put that out there. A couple of reasons that I'm saying that to you. First of all, I'm just coming out of a Leo reading, and the Queen of, of Swords was very, very strong. So that was on my mind as I'm looking right at your Queen of Wands card here. And also, guys, Leo comes through for me with the Queen of Wands. So that's very, very interesting here. But look, there's a little bit of apathy going on here, sort of looking the other way, but not letting go either. But in a little bit of protective mode here with your black kitty, but holding your sunflower. You're knowing what you want. There's definitely a confidence here in what you want out of your person is what I want to say here. Now, can this be your person? Yes, but I think this is you, I have to tell you. This is some Aries energy, but Pisces also does come through, so there's a double confirmation. And look, what's right underneath it? The Justice card, guys. Twin flame, soulmate energy, more Libra energy here. And this is why it's so interesting that I just kept looking here. Queen of Wands, but my brain was in the Queen of Swords about being honest about something. Let's see if it comes down, but that's going on here for you, Sag. What exactly is that? About what? We see that here, the imbalance. We also see, we see the duality here, the mirroring, the triggering. We see there's a little bit of conflict. You're needing some kind of answer here. And most importantly, there is the scale, the balance. There is an imbalance, and there is an indifference here with the Queen of Wands, a little bit of protective mode. And one of the things about the Justice card really is about either having received it, but most likely looking for some truth here. Something needs to come out. And gosh, I have to say, if your person's a Leo, if your person, whatever your person is, cross-watching is always good. Also, cross-watching your rising sign is really important. But in particular, if your person is a Leo, there's a lot of confirmation here for you. Now, I do feel this is you here, and there is a little bit of a battle going on between you guys. Maybe your person isn't wanting to own up to something here, but I have to say, you're not forgetting it. You're not forgetting them either, but you are being a little self-defensive here. Interesting. We don't see the Seven of Wands yet. We might. That was very prominent with Leo here. But I do want to say somebody's still holding on here to the relationship, guys. That's the energy of love. But there is a little bit of battle, of the egos going on here. And look, a little bit of fear too. And I think it might be your person about whatever it is you want them to own up to, this imbalance here. And we're going to talk more about it, but look, so you see one of these lions here, sort of a little bit, confident, okay? And then we have one here that's looking up, going, uh-oh. And look what's right below it here in your relationship placement, guys. The Justice card. There you go. So let's see if we do end up getting the Queen of Swords. No, but we did get the Knight of Wands. Well, that's very interesting here. This is some Leo energy, but Cancer is also coming through. I have to tell you guys, I know what a lot of people say. about the Knight of Wands. It's just not, it's not what's going on here. I have to tell you, your person is looking a little bit afraid. They haven't let you go either, wanting to do the work, but here's what I want to say to you. It's interesting too, as I was just doing some traveling, as you know, to the States for a family emergency. Also the holidays, and there saw some carousels and whatnot, and just reminded me so much, and always does, of the Knight of Wands. Doesn't always come through, but for you, I have to tell you, Sag, there is this feeling of a cycle here, and your person may be saying, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and then not doing it. But something here, you're not letting go. I have to tell you, and your person is a little bit afraid here. Now, they are holding on here to the, the heart chakra. As you can see, they've got quite a grip on it. They've got a grip here also on the energy of love, the relationship. That has not stopped, guys. These salamanders can stand the heat as well, and they're wearing it on their knowing coat. And there we have, look at that, look at all that mirroring and triggering going on between you guys. Your person, look, and here's what's really interesting, guys. Look, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Look at the direction. You're kind of looking over there, but not quite, a little bit apathetic. Your person, guys, and there's no gender here. Just remember that. Whatever is reversed for you is reversed for you, but it's also not about the gender here. But I want to tell you, I'm feeling you here, and you're a little bit apathetic here, very, very much. Wanting your person here very much in your partnership placement too, to face something, to tell the truth about something, be honest, which we saw as I was talking about the Queen of Swords, which it was not, as we know. And we're seeing it here. Look, they're a little bit, I'm not going to say afraid of you per se, but of whatever it is that you're wanting to talk about, or for things to come out here. Now, look, I still need to get your overall energy, but I just couldn't help myself. Okay, so now we have the Six of Swords. That's very interesting. Aquarius energy here. Yeah, guys, did somebody need to move out, or possibly that's going on now? Something to do here. Look, the other thing I want to say to you too is it does feel like a little bit like when things were getting rough, maybe your person was kind of going when things get rough. That, what is it? I know I'm not saying that saying right. It's not what I want to say. It's the opposite of the tough get going. I feel like there have been some cycles here is what it's telling me, Sag. And there is this feeling of your person maybe doing a little bit of coming and going here is what I want to say. Things get rough. Look, they're moving out of that into the calmer waters, excuse me. We also have the Six here, guys. This really not really cooperating together. I feel like just causing a lot of disharmony here. There's a lot of healing needed is what I want to say to you. And it can also be some of you guys here in this energy too of leaving here, interestingly enough. Gosh, okay. Yeah, or having left here. But I do feel like this is your person and to do with the cycles here. But for some of you too, it is really, if you look here down, it's very strong that this might be, well, actually for a lot of you, long distance energy, but that's not going to be for everyone. And look, I said, oh gosh, you guys, the Seven of Wands isn't here, but I'm feeling that self-defensiveness. Well, it is here, and that's why I felt it. And oh my gosh, it's actually in the same placement as Leo. So just a little confirmation, not everybody needs that. It doesn't mean that your person is a Leo, but guys, this is Leo energy, and this is the card that I was seeing for you, and there it is. There are the sixes. There is the six again. This something really creating a lot of disharmony, you guys, and this need for healing. So what I want to tell you, that is very much what the six is telling us. And there is that one wand holding that up, the energy of love, you guys. There it is again. Okay, this is a very passionate connection, but it does feel like maybe you guys came together really quickly is what I want to say. For some of you too, it may have even been on travels or like a night out or something. I'm hearing music. That's not going to be for everybody, but that one wand too can be some new beginnings, you guys, between you. But I do feel like not everybody here is going to go for it. Some of you are channeling this Fool card energy, maybe taking a chance, but I also think it's your person too, guys. But that's a self-defensiveness. I have to say, I do feel like that's you, and that did come through, excuse me, with the Queen of Wands, as I talked about seeing the Seven of Wands, and well, I did. There it is. It's here. That is why. And look, gosh, you guys, the King of Swords, this was also in Leo's reading, but this is Taurus energy. I want to tell you here, there's more of that conflict as well, needing to be worked out. Now, if you look here a little bit closer, when you see birds in a reading, it can mean about rising above whatever has gone on. And for those of you that are twin flames and soulmates, that is not everybody here. I realize that. It can represent twin flame ascension, guys, and freeing yourself, kind of freeing from feeling bondage is what I want to say to you. The other thing too, I want to say what comes through very strong here is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and also Capricorn, Virgo, and of course, this is Taurus energy. But that is what will come through oftentimes with when you see birds here. So I do think you might be little bit further along than your person here. You know what you want, is what I want to say to you with that Queen of Wands energy. Now we need to get your overall energy here. We'll talk a little bit more here. But wow, Sagittarius, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have an overall energy card for Sagittarius's person, please? Okay, guys. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have an overall energy card for Sagittarius? Now, I want to say to you guys, at times, these energies can be reversed. So your person's could be yours could be your person's, or it can simply be that they belong in the overall energy of the reading. We'll see that. I generally know that. Let me just straighten these. I generally know that pretty quickly. All right. Yeah, look, guys, Four of Cups, Cancer and energy. Yeah. This is, I almost want to say to you right off the bat, it feels very flipped, but let's see what's going on, because I feel the apathy from you is what I wanted to say to you. Like, for some of you, I know that's not everybody hearing the same story, and that's the other thing, and part of why I see this self-defensiveness here a little bit. There is some stuff that needs to be cleared up, you guys. That King of Swords energy, that some clarity needing to be had, guys, with the air energy here, and a really strong need to think a little bit more, be a little bit more rational, logical, something needing to take place here between you, a talk. Look, the Justice card, guys. I'm feeling the love here, but I have to say, I do feel that some of you, Sag, are a little bit, yeah, I don't know if fed up is the right word, but you do have you're a little resistant, and you do have some boundaries up here. But also I want to tell you with the Knight of Wands, they are sitting on their horse there, guys. And that is a brown horse ready to do the work is what I want to tell you. And that is something your person just quickly is what I want to tell you. And that's why I also feel like this connection was impulsive to begin with. And it still feels that way. It feels sort of like, okay, I'm going to come. And you're holding up your wand here saying, wait a minute, we need to get some clarity. There's still this stuff that went on here with the Six of Swords. What happened with the Justice card? Your person wanting that outcome, guys, that Ten of Cups. I mean, really, the end of a cycle, completion, they want to start over. It's very emotional. We see that also, that they have the hope and that they might be taking that chance, you guys, with the Fool card on the Knight of Wands. The question is, what are you going to do, Sagittarius? And look, oh gosh, you're going to trust your intuition. That's what you're going to do. I have to tell you, the Moon card, you guys, obviously this is Pisces energy, but Gemini and Cancer also do come through. And here's the thing. As I said, very, very obvious, the very obvious for you that is coming through is to trust your intuition here. But we also see the fear again in your person. We see it in the Knight of Wands. We also see it here, in the Queen of Wands, and we see it again in the Moon card. And there's something that needs to be talked about, guys. That crustacean, that crayfish, reaching into that subconscious and bringing something out to talk about here. There you are. There are the pillars, the twin flame soulmate energy again. You guys are connected, but look what else is going on. It is emotional. It hasn't stopped. However, it's dried up here. The crustacean is blocking it. I do think your person has maybe been, I don't know. I hate to say that wishy-washy, but that cycling does come in, that in-out thing, the kind of fast coming together. And also maybe a little bit of ghosting here that has gone on. Your person being afraid, I think a lot of what I'm seeing here, guys, is that commitment, something here that disconnected you, your person being afraid of that, also hiding their feelings. That's what I wanted to say to you. That crustacean blocking that flow, guys, it's dried up, but it's all there. All the emotion is still there. And it feels like that one conversation you've had or could have with your person here could just kind of open the floodgates is what I want to say to you. It does feel really fast. Also, as I said, here with the Fool card, it's very much what you think it is. Just having this hope, also having the hope here, as we can see with the Ten of Cups, and wanting to take that chance and wanting I want to say new adventure, which is interesting because especially if your person is another Sagittarius or that's their rising, you guys know their rising, you should look into that. If you might already know it, it's pretty important in terms of chart placement. It can change your rising sign really by minutes, guys. It's very interesting. And if your person is another Sagittarius, that would explain a lot. But even if they're not, either way here, I want to say it's not surprising. This impulsive energy I'm feeling, it's kind of exciting. You getting a little bored too, that's also coming through. And that is pretty typical, I would say, of a Sagittarius. You guys are also truth seekers, Sag. Sorry, I keep messing with these cards. It's really bugging me. I'm going to stop now. You are the truth seekers of the zodiac, you guys. The archer, your symbol, kind of casting it out there and looking for adventure yourself and the truth. So it's very interesting. I do feel also that this is really you coming through too. And here's what I want to say to you guys. For some of you as well, holding your person accountable, maybe you just have, but some of you too, that is not for everybody, might be looking for love, I have to say. Taking a chance on somebody new here. Now, but also for some of you, your person, it could be that you were married or was something you talked about. Some of you might have children, not everybody. Oftentimes when you see children in a reading, it can also represent new beginnings as well. Now, we do see the home there, so that can also represent just what you think, but also a safe place. And I do feel Sagittarius with your sometimes wandering ways and kind of really wonderful big dreams and seeking more knowledge too. You're also a knowledge seeker that you are really, that's something that for some of you, you might really be longing for, whether it's with your person, you might be, I want to say, I'm going to set these down for just a minute, guys. I have a lot more to say. We didn't even talk about the Four of Cups really yet, but I need to go here now. This is where Spirit is guiding me. Look at that emotional energy. I want to say some of you might be willing to take that chance with your person here is what I want to say with the Fool card. Also having that hope, wanting that new start with them. It's very emotional. And for some of you, it could even include, restarting a family that got interrupted or beginning something that you did not get to begin. There is some immature energy here. I think it's coming from your person. Don't kill me, cross watcher. Don't kill the messenger. It could also be coming from you. But I am feeling that at the moment, right now, this feeling, Sag, of you wanting to take this chance. Look, holding that flower, daydreaming here about love, about happiness, something that some of you, I feel, were lacking some stability in your love life, maybe being more into traveling or putting your energy somewhere else, maybe in your career, which includes for some of you travel, I have to say, and your person, this long distance energy, that really does come through, not for everybody here, but you're coming through pretty strongly here of wanting that, having hope in love still is what I want to say, and dreaming of that foundation. Yeah, this is what I want to say, excuse me, of maybe you weren't putting the time in yourself. But here's the other thing. Can also be your person coming through here of them not having put the time in. You're looking at them a little apathetic. Now, this is your person's energy, but I also feel, that's what I wanted to say before, that it's reversed. And that's what I'm going to do right now, because I do still feel that came down for you for a reason, and trusting your intuition. And I also feel that your person is coming through here with the Four of Cups. That's very obvious here. Wanting to come out of nowhere like they've been doing is what I feel like here. And there's that apathy we talked about with the Queen of Wands. So you're both coming through here. You're not really looking. There are those three emotional cups. What went on, excuse me, between you? What was that third party? Was it a person, a circumstance? Maybe some kind of dishonesty here. We also see the Six of Swords, you guys. Your person may be just coming and going. That's the other thing I want to say. It's very, the cycling is coming through really strong here with the Knight of Wands, and your apathy over that, and your person saying, hey, I want to, because these belong in your reading. That's what I wanted to tell you. It's not just each other's energy here. It's coming through very strong. But your person going, boop, here, look. Here, I'm going to offer you this. You're not even really looking. You have your arms crossed. You have your legs crossed. You're tired of it, some of you. And you might still take that chance here with the Fool card, because you really want that outcome is what I want to say to you. But it's also very strong that your person might be doing that. And I think that's a very, I think it's a very strong indication for a lot of you. That Fool card, that taking that chance on getting that outcome, having hope still here for it. Very emotional, guys. Being a little bit scared here. We see that a little bit blocked, hiding their feelings emotionally. They're there. They're there. And as I said, there is somebody going a little bit higher here in the ascension, guys. I think that might be you. We also see that here with the dog and the wolf in the, excuse me, in the card here. But you guys, that Queen of Wands energy, which I felt very early on, interestingly, knowing, of course, that it's the Queen of Wands and what the Queen of Wands is, but feeling very much that Queen of Swords energy of you wanting the truth from your person. But we also see you have not let them go, but there is a little bit of a ego battle here is what I want to say. Your person, there's that fear again. Over what? What went on here with that Justice card, Sag? What went on here with that Six of Swords? Whatever went on, you guys, I want to tell you, your person, it almost feels like they want to skip over it. Or they're just really, really hoping, sort of, you know, if I move fast enough. But it's this cycle feeling too, like I said, like a carousel. It's sort of suspended. It looks like it's going to go really fast. And it may even, but it feels like it continues to end up in this spot is what I want to say to you. They're holding on to that throat, excuse me, that heart chakra, a little bit afraid again. Lots of mirroring and triggering. They're not letting you go. And you're not sure. We see that here. Something needs to be rebalanced very strongly in this connection for this to be what it is that I think you want. But even so, I do feel like some of you are wanting to take a chance on your person that you love. Maybe there's some time and distance that needed to come between you here. But there's definitely some fear going on. And for you, I want to say, really trust that instinct, guys, because that was coming through strong for you. Oh, okay. Very breathless, I have to say. Not as breathless as Leo, though. Oh my gosh. Okay. And Aries as well, but it just really was more fast is what I want to say to you if your person is an Aries or a Leo, or you do have those fire signs in your chart. Okay, guys, we're going to look at some Lovers Oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Well, there's a flyer. Okay, that's already for you. Okay, guys. Wow. Wow. Guys, very goosebumpy, really healing. Excuse me. Fell on the floor. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. It's so interesting because we talked about this. I know, the Six of Swords. It's like of Swords. What? Well, this is really about getting some clarity to you guys about the relationship and being transactional here. And those are 6 swords. And in numerology, that is about making peace, guys, harmony and healing here, but with another person. You have to be on the same page. Something needs to be dealt with here, guys. We see that with the Justice card. Excuse me, look, they're just trying to hide that, flipping that over. Oh my gosh, right on the Knight of Wands. Okay. With the King of Swords here, excuse me, this transactional feeling of something really needing to be, like, really sit down and hear it and work it out. I feel like there's no other way. I have to tell you, the healing energy that's necessary here is very strong. Look at this Four of Cups. The apathy we feel too, that we were feeling for you here with the Queen of Wands. It's very, very strong, guys. This healing must take place, I feel like, for you. Hi, guys. The card had ended there, the camera. So something here really needs to be dealt with, guys. And that protectiveness that you have going on, it's very strong. But your person is sitting there on that horse. And it's interesting, too, as I feel like a little bit that some of you are, I think I might have already said that, too, maybe not taking your person as seriously, or you're just getting more stern and saying, wait, I need this from you, because we see it in the Queen of Wands. And as I said, I kept feeling like it was the Queen of Swords, even though I was looking at it logically, knowing what I'm looking at. It's because there's some truth, something that needs to be dealt with here. And there it is. And in balance, guys, could be that for some of you, your person was putting their time and energy somewhere else, but definitely not being truthful about something as well for some of you. Maybe not wanting to talk about stuff. They literally hid the Six of Swords as we were looking at your other cards. And this healing card, regardless of whatever you choose to do, if you do decide to go with this full energy here, if this is where you are, thinking about this new start with your person, you trust your intuition, guys. And you take care of yourself too, okay? This is your healing card. It's very important. Now, imagine yourself, your beloved, surrounded by light. Very much too, okay? This is your love reading. This is what came down for you, excuse me. But that healing energy is coming through for me, for some of you that need it in particular, is what I want to say. All right, we're going to look at Romance Angels Oracle. It's been a while. Here we go. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. I had no time to thank them because it just came down. Oh my. All right, guys. It's not going to be for everyone, but it could also be talking about somebody else. Look, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Sag. Could that also be a total reversal here for some of you that aren't letting somebody else go? That's very interesting. That is just coming through too. It can be, but it can also be some of you coming here for that clarification. This is your person here that you came for, and you know this. This is not going to be for everyone here. This is not for you. You let that go. This is a Romance Angels Oracle card. Only you know what you're deciding and doing here. So this is not for everyone. But some of you had this in your heart when you arrived here today that you're reading, and this is coming down for you. For those of you that need this card, there it is, okay? And again, I know that it's not for everybody. I feel like I want to look at this card, you guys, because it was kind of coming off and I pushed it back in. So let's see what's happening here. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Interesting, guys. For those of you on a new path. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I have to say, Sag, your energy of attracting people is very strong. You're very magnetic. People are very attracted to your personality. And one of the things that I love about you, Sagittarius, is you do enjoy moments fully. Really. This is the epitome of you. So I love this for you. And you attract what you want to attract, guys. The law of attraction, romance or otherwise. Love reading, yes. That is a message coming through for you and also from me, I want to tell you. Okay? All right, guys. Let's set this down and start taking a look at your Taurus energy here. Channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person. Again, if you feel you're sending them to your person, you go with that. Then that is what's meant to be for you. Okay, I thought those were yours, but not. What do you want to say to your person? My stomach drops when I wake and realize you are still gone. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, you're pretty good at, I want to say being gone, but I mean, you're a mover. Interesting too, guys. Could this be talking about the Six of Swords? Did you maybe leave your person here because of some of the immaturity in cycles, ghosting? It's not going to be for everyone, but for somebody, that message is coming through. Remember, guys, you take what resonates, what's for you, and throw away the rest. That is the nature of general readings here, okay? Super important you remember that. Okay, look, these both wanted to be yours. I'm plotting our reunion. Yeah, you know, it's very interesting. Like I said here, you're coming through with the Fool card, also the Ten of Cups, but so is your person. They're wanting this, you guys, but they're scared. We see the fear in the Knight of Wands, the movement. I do feel like some might have already come, I have to say. There is that feeling of movement for sure, but there is a fear too. We see it in the Moon card. We see it in the Knight of Wands, you guys. We see it in the Queen of Wands here. And even a bit with their popping their emotional offering here out of nowhere. It's sort of like, here, take this, or take my apology, or I'm here, you know, but they're still sitting on their horse. It's suspended. And also just reaching that cup out a little bit. I think they are, but I don't know that it's not a serious offer. I just think that it's a little bit immature, something going on here. Okay, I'm going to set this here. And they could also be channeling some of that Seven of Wands. The other thing I want to say to you too, guys, that 7 in numerology, they're kind of reflecting on everything and assessing where things are now. And I think that's going on for both of you, but in particular your person too. I can't tell you how much I miss our long conversations. Okay, you guys, that's a very particular message. Could also be you're sending it. You take that as it resonates. Okay, these two are yours. Interesting. I was stupid to let you go. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. All right, yeah. There is this head in the clouds feeling, which also comes through with the Knight of Wands, interestingly enough. There's a lot of fear here. What went on? Why is the Justice card here, Sag? Your person is dreaming about it. And here's the other thing. You also came through here. So this could also be you. Maybe even both of you or one or the other, but for sure. But some clarity really needing to come through. Some rebalancing, healing. It's very strong here, guys. Very, very strong. Some defenses down. I was a complete jerk. Sag. What went on here with that Justice card? You know, this is your person, I'm pretty sure, but cross watchers. Don't kill the messenger. Maybe this is you, Sag. You guys take that as it resonates, okay? But it's there. I'm still loving you. You are my biggest wish. Wow, interesting. Yeah, guys, I just almost feel like they're scared also of this connection, of like how quick it was and how fast it happened. The fear is so, the love is here, but so is the fear. And because of that, the ghosting and the kind of the cycling and a little bit of immaturity, the fear, wow. Okay, last chance. Sagittarius, his person. I just wanted to send that through, thinking about you. Okay, guys. I'm going to set this here. We are done with the Romance Angels Oracle deck. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is yours. Let me put things back the best I can. I know it gets really messy, so we're just going to have to go with the flow. Love song messages. These are channeled song messages. Can be your song comes down, can also be just a title, a lyric, a word, a location. And you could also, wow, Gemini, Virgo is really strong there. You can feel like you're sending it to your person. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. Oh, 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 I'm on fire. I'm on fire, Bruce Springsteen. Guys, yeah, look, now, just going to leave it at that, but I want to say just this, also this longing here. There's a lot of wands on the table. Not even that many wands, but some really prominent ones with the Knight of Wands there, the Queen of Wands there, and even holding up this energy of love with all the 6 in the background. But that's a specific message that I want to say. Maybe you're sending it, but your person, just picking up the guitar here. We do know that there's peace and healing needed, guys, that can come through with instruments, musical notes here. And that's no mistake that also stayed in your reading. If you want to know what pulls me through, I have one angel, babe. That one angel is you. Only one angel, Jimmy LaFave. Who is that from? It's from your person for many of you, but I feel like some of you are sending it to your person too. Interesting. That's really interesting. But I think for most of you, this is your person, you guys. And I do think that there was this imbalance here that we see. I think you were giving more. Now, cross-watcher, could it be reverse? Yeah, of course it can be. It always can be, guys. But the energy here that's coming through for me is your person, you kind of doing a lot of the work, them wanting to, guys. But it does feel like there's this learning going on. A little bit of page energy, interestingly enough, though that is the Knight of Wands. Someday when we meet up yonder, we'll stroll hand in hand again. Blue eyes crying in the rain. Willie Nelson. This was also being pushed off. Conversations with you was like a drug. It wasn't your face so much as it was your words. 'Cause there's something about what happens when we talk. Something about what happens when we talk. Something about what happens when we talk. Lucinda Williams. Yeah, I also feel like, you guys, this apathy that I feel from you, I feel is very hard because you're not letting your person go. They're not letting you go. And I think that's what makes it so difficult is all the beautiful moments that you've had. But there's something here that needs to be dealt with here with the Justice card. And we can see possibly what that might have been for some of you. But part of your apathy and your self-defensiveness here is because of that, guys. Okay. This is also, well, that one came right with it. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Okay. The one in the bottom as well. You know, I used to live alone before I knew you, and I've seen your flag on the marble arch, and love is not a victory march. Jeff Buckley, hallelujah. Wow, guys. That card. I don't really see this card very often, and I did see it today. Was that Aries? Might even have been Leo again, guys. I've begun to long for you. I who have no greed, I have begun to ask for you. I who have no need. You say you've gone away from me, but I can feel when you breathe. Leonard Cohen, Avalanche. Yeah, guys, I have to say, an avalanche, what does that do? Well, it kind of comes out of nowhere. It can bury you. You can get out. Sometimes you can't. I do feel that cycling here and that coming through. A little bit of your person that I don't need you, but I need you energy. That fear, guys. Yeah, that's really strong here with this Leonard Cohen song. Pride, look. Pride has built a wall so strong that I can't get through. Is there really no chance to start once again? Still loving you, the Scorpions. Yeah, guys, we talked about that very early on. Your person could be Leo, but it's not just that. It's the Leo energy, very interestingly enough. And with the Queen of Wands, of course, this is a Pisces, Aries card with Pisces energy, pardon me. But I do feel, as I said, a lot of strong Leo energy coming through here. The pride is what I'm feeling, especially your person, the fear here. But look, there is a little bit of that duking it out a little bit. And I don't mean, of course, in that way. I just mean egos, really, is what I want to say to you. And wanting that justice somehow, your person to own something. Very interesting, guys. Okay, now this was also, these two, look, we're here for you. And then we're going to move on to more channeled love messages. You're shining. I can see you. You're smiling. That's enough. I'm holding on to you like a diamond in the rough. Like a diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough, Sean Colvin. Yeah, definitely holding on. There is more than one of you, but only one of them is true. Only one of them is true. Only one of them is you. More than one of you, Neil Finn. Guys, is that the card that is telling me for some of you what that third is, what that third party is? Part of why you're so apathetic? Yeah, that is not for everyone, guys, but there might have been for somebody here some infidelity. But also they're trying to say, yeah, but it's you. It's always been you. You know, take that message as you will. And look, as I went to move the cards, there is one more. So we will look at it. Crying over you, crying over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying. Crying, crying, crying. Yeah, crying over you, Roy Orbison. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, there is that really strong feeling that some of you have maybe even ghosted your person back here. They're having a little bit of that, although that moment, that light bulb is what I want to say. Communication here, guys, coming through with the opalite. More channeled song messages. What do you want to say to your Sag? Okay, look. Also, this one is getting pushed off. Let's look at that first. The long and winding road that leads me to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always leads me here. Lead me to your door. The Beatles, The Long and Winding Road. Paul McCartney and John Lennon wrote this song. Yeah, gosh, you guys. Yeah, look at that. It's very, it does feel like you guys have had some breakups and get-togethers is what I want to say. Fly, 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 high against the sky. So high I almost touch the sky. Thank you. Thank you. Thank God for you, The Wind Beneath My Wings, Bette Midler, written by Jeff Silber and Larry Henley. Guys, yeah, your person, I just feel like this energy that they're not even, like the emotions are overwhelming for them is what I want to say. And maybe waking up to hear about some stuff that went on, some cycles, this Justice card, but you're definitely not letting that go. All of fate's a chance. It's either good or bad. I tossed my coin to say, in love with me, you'd stay. All in love is fair. Barbra Streisand, written by Stevie Wonder. Yeah, your person is wishing, guys. Look, there it is. Whoops. Okay, that was me knocking the cards, guys. These are not, those are not being read. We will do a little more shuffling for a last chance. Look. You are my biggest wish. In love with me, you'd stay. All in love is fair. They're really wishing, quite literally throwing a coin here in that pond. Well, why did that move? Interesting. As I said that, it wants to stay there. I'm going to put this here. Okay. Love, soft as an easy chair. Love, fresh as the morning air. One love that is shared by two. I have found with you. Barbra Streisand, Chris Christopherson, Evergreen, guys, written by Paul Williams. Okay, I want to tell you, this is very much the laurel wreath. The laurel wreath is made up of evergreens. The leaves, they do not change color. This reunion that your person wants is pretty real, I have to say to you guys. Not just real. It feels intense because I feel like they can't handle it, and they obviously need to come clean about something here. But look at that Fool card energy of wanting to take that chance, like really just holding on to that rose. That's you wanting that that love outcome. What is that? The Ten of Cups, guys, very, very emotional. That feeling of home with you that they're realizing. Children could be involved, could not be involved. It's also about a new start. I want to tell you, when you see babies or children. And that 10, guys, that end of the cycle, the completion, the renewal, excuse me, your person wanting that here very much. Guys, I have to say that to you. That Knight of Wands, they're a little bit wishy-washy here and scared. We also see that here in the Moon card, but wanting to make that offering there with that Four of Cups, kind of out of nowhere, a little bit pensive, I want to say, and you looking here with your Queen of Wands saying, yeah, I'm a little bit apathetic here. I know I haven't let you go either, but I'm feeling a little bit like I'm in protection mode. What are you going to come with? What do you have to offer me? Are you really dreaming about this with me? Are you going to own up to whatever it is that is in this Justice card energy? Your person, guys, and I just made quite the big mess, wants to take this chance with you, Sag. That Ten of Cups energy. It's very, very strong here, and it's in your very first placement. Wow. Okay. I know you made quite a mess. We're just going to leave it though. You know, that's just how it goes. There's a lot of decks out here. Okay, guys, I feel that it's time to move on. I don't feel a last chance here. So that is how that is. That's just going to try to make things a little bit nicer. Excuse me. I've made quite the mess. The Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Direct messages to you from your person, or if you feel you're sending them, you go with that. Look, and there's also one here flipped over. I really want to see you. Yeah, I feel that very much here with the Knight of Wands, you guys, the Fool card as well. But there is some fear. Fear, we see that in the Justice card. We see it here in the Six of, Swords. The clarity, the stuff that needs to be worked out here in the King of Swords. We see the fear in the Moon card. We even see it in the Four of Cups. Interesting. You are so beautiful. Yeah, your person is a little bit afraid here, but wanting this outcome. Look, that is yours. This is also yours. I will never give up on us. I am hiding my true feelings. Whoops. Okay, I keep doing that. That is me, guys. Also, look, there it is again. We talked about it with the Moon card. That emotional block, it's there. They're all there. But the fear is there in the Moon card, guys. And the crayfish blocking that emotional energy between you. Your person hiding that. You're both right there. Some of you could, there's a long distance energy, but there's also an energy for some of you that it's really not long distance at all, that it's really not far at all, I want to say. But there is a lot of fear there. Okay, I'm going to put this here for now. All right, these are both yours. I'm sending you telepathic messages. You guys receiving those? You are perfect. Well, so far they've said you're beautiful and perfect. And guys, we hear that word and we automatically think of a particular gender. There is no gender here. There are energies, feminine, masculine energies, but not to be taking, there's no gender is what I wanted to say to you. Okay, interesting. All those, this is what wanted to come down. You have changed me for the better. Yeah, and I think that's part of the waking up here, guys, with your person. Realizing that, but I know some of you are holding up that self-defense there with that 7. Looking back with that 7 also on the past and assessing where you are now and if you want it. Interesting, guys. Really largely dependent on what's going to go on here with this Justice card energy, I feel for you. I am afraid you will reject me. Yeah, that's coming through super strong. Some of you might, I have to say. Maybe you're here out of curiosity. Okay, that's yours. I want to kiss you. Oh, they're really just sending it through. They're laying it on thick, you guys. Yeah, a little bit of a, not for everybody, but a little bit of that energy of saying what you want to hear. That's what I want to say. I do think that has gone on with you. Will you wait for me? Okay, this is also yours. And these two kind of got pushed out, guys. Actually, 3 there. Give me time. For some of you, this is about a lot of time, I have to say. It's about a little bit of growing up that needs to go on. Not for everybody. I made so many mistakes. They're acknowledging that. There it is again, look. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, we feel that. So many songs remind me of you. Guys, this musical connection some of you have together, that's also very strong. And not surprising, Sag, some of you are in the entertainment field. Like I said, some of you are traveling with your work or something you love to do, but also just entertainment, whether you're a singer or something to do with speaking here. Yeah, maybe even acting, but there's some energy of entertaining here going on. And I think for a lot of you, music, okay? I didn't say last chance, but they sent these through. My heart is yours. It was me, not you. Okay, let's give them a last chance. Last chance. Look, there it is. Please never give up on us. Okay, you guys, that is it. We're going to get some numbers and letters today. Can be initials of locations, names, and also with the numbers, it can be angel messages, anniversaries, birthdays, lucky numbers. You take them as you will. Okay, I'm going to pull a super attractor card, guys, for reading your numbers and letters, and then we're going to look at this card and close the reading out, okay? Let's set this down. I will hold it up so you can see after. There is, excuse me, a number 1. What am I doing? A number 2. A number 3. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. A number 4. Okay. We also have, look what's really interesting. We have 2 8s here, you guys. Super strong need for balance, and we see that with the Justice card. Rebalancing and healing for you too, I want to tell you, Sagittarius, but definitely I feel that you're not going to go any other way when it comes to your person. That's very interesting. And look what came down. You do have an angel message today. You have 3 zeros. All right, guys. Your angels very much in supportive mode, really sending that through to you that there is some opportunity for you. Now, I want to say to you, Sag, that's not surprising. Like I said, you are a very outgoing, creative person. Now, some of you say, well, it might be saying I can hear you. That's not me. It could be that you have really a completely, your rising sign, for example, maybe is, maybe you have a little bit of, let's say, for example, Virgo energy. There just depends on also your chart, guys, is what I want to tell you. But that whatever is in your chart, your entire chart or your rising sign in particular, these messages are for you. So whatever that is for opportunity, whether it's love, whether it's something in your personal life, not romantically related, or in your private life in relation to money or work, but opportunity, guys, and your angels are there. So please, as we talked about very early on, listen to trust your intuition, and listen to those gut instincts, you guys. Your guardian angels, those are your guardian angels. That feeling you get when, oh, I should have done that. Why didn't I do that? You felt like it, and it's hard. I don't always either. Really, when I'm off balance, I don't always trust myself. And that's another thing I want to say to you. These 2 8s, guys, about needing the rebalance. We know you and your person need that. But also you, I want to tell you, just seeing the scales there as well. And the healing, there are these messages that are coming through for you that I'm hearing directly for you too. Just a very strong need, guys, to rebalance so that you are in tune with yourself, so that you can listen to your guardian angels, to your private, your personal, your gut instincts. Those are yours, okay? And your particular guardian angels can be attached to that. Those are your guardian angels. So you listen to that. And if you need to rebalance yourself, okay, whatever that is going to be for you. But I see here you're trusting yourself here. Things feel pretty, I feel pretty strong that you're doing okay. But there is some discontentment, some apathy here. Definitely not feeling particularly happy about things that have gone on in this connection. We can see that, but I'm not feeling any Ten of Swords energy or anything coming through. I will oftentimes see things that are not here and that I don't see that. So, but if you are in that, whatever, you take care of yourself, okay? Your last three here are letters M, D, and B. Now I'm going to hold them up if you want to screenshot or, excuse me, pause the video. Okay, and I'm going to just set them down so we can look at the card, guys, and end the reading. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. I love that for you guys. Your energy, trusting your intuition, trusting your gut instincts, guys. That support from the angels, attuning your energy, this rebalancing that we talked about here, Justice card aside, all right? That's very strong. We know that about your person, but there are some messages here for you in your life, and I love that when it comes through in your love readings. Let me read this once more and we will end your reading. Okay, so the camera just died. I want to read this for you one more time before we close your reading today. The more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. I love this for you guys. Look, reaching out that hand, getting that abundance here. And very true to Sagittarius, look, reaching up for the stars, reaching up for that. You get it. You go get it, Sag, whatever it is that you want, okay? You take care of yourself. Continue in your healing path, please. Excuse me, on your healing path. The rebalancing. Good luck with your person. I hope everything works out for you. I love you and appreciate you being here. Make sure that you are turning on, your notifications so you know when I upload. As I rebalance myself here, guys, after a very hectic traveling to the States. And yeah, so readings are when they come. So make sure you have your notification bells on. Thank you again for being here. Take very good care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Sag.